Judge McAfee, again, I repeat, Judge McAfee presiding over the Trump interference case of 2020 in Georgia, has spoken. But what has he actually said? We'll be back in a few moments. Greetings and welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you, Dream and Nepali. And to those who may join in or catch the replay, as you can see on the screen, Judge McAfee dropped some charges. The vibe is it's a brand new day. So, without further delay, the latest news is Judge McAfee, who you see in the photo next to Fulton County's District Attorney, Fani Willis. Today, as of 12:15 p.m., according to AP News, and again, please be sure to always conduct your own independent, thorough, meticulous research. But the source from this breaking news story that I'm recording right now live at 1:11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that the judge presiding over this case has dismissed some of the charges, not all, but some. According to the story, Fulton County Superior Court Judge, Judge McAfee, which I learned yesterday, this man is only 34 years old, and no slight, but if you take a good look at that picture, I honestly thought he was in his 50s or 60s. Life must be hard for some judges. Anyway, I digress. Judge Scott McAfee, who and this is a fun fact for some of you who may not have known, was on a radio show, the Shelly Wynters show. Now, this StreamYard has been acting up extremely bizarre, so I'm not going to be sharing any screen. I had hoped to, but it may hang up. So I'll do a updated video. But on to this breaking news. Judge McAfee quashed 6 counts in the indictment, including 3. I'll repeat that. Judge McAfee quashed 6 counts in the indictment, which includes 3 against Donald Trump, the what they're coined as presumptive 2024 Republican presidential nominee. However, I'll let you absorb that. However, Judge McAfee left in place, meaning these other counts were not dismissed. And those included 10. T-E-N. T as in Tom, E as in Edward, N as in Nancy. 10 remained in place and said, and this is key, prosecutors could, and that's the operative word here, prosecutors could seek a new indictment in the efforts to try and reinstate those 6, as I mentioned earlier in this broadcast, that were dismissed. Now, according to AP News, and I'm not too sure about this, but this is according to AP News, their stance at this time is this ruling was considered a blow against District Attorney Fani Willis. The indictment charges Trump and more than a dozen, which I believe the count was either 17 or 18 defendants, with violating Georgia's RICO, which is Racketeer, Influenced, and Corrupt Organizations Act. Again, that's the acronym for RICO. To accuse former President Donald Trump, lawyers, and other aides of a quote unquote criminal enterprise. Hello there, Princess. Everyone that's coming in, thank you. Please be sure to thumbs up this video and share if you'd like. As I was saying, charging him and others of a criminal enterprise to keep him in power after he lost the 2020 election to Democrat Joe Biden. Welcome, All Heart, Grit, and Grind. How are you? And if you're just getting here, I was just briefly breaking the news that Judge McAfee has spoken, and I do not believe this will be the last that we'll hear today, perhaps earlier tomorrow. We'll see. But today, dismissed 6, or quashed, it's a legal term, 6 counts of the indictment against Trump and others. 3, however, were quashed against Trump, and 10 remain in place. I repeat, 10 remain in place, and Judge McAfee also went on to state that prosecutors could seek, again, could seek a new indictment in the efforts to reinstate those charges that were dismissed. That is my quick live. Your thoughts and opinions are welcome in the comment section. So the breaking news, again, according to AP News, and I'm sure there's a wealth of information that can be found. The judge presiding over the Georgia 20 All Heart Grit and Grind. I'll repeat this again. I'm 55, and it has nothing to do with his talk, because I've seen many young men with a shiny top, and they look their age, 30 some, and I'm sure that that is a extremely stressful job. But again, I'm very surprised. And as I mentioned, he did a radio show, which I'll do a video on that later, which I found to be strangely bizarre. Why a judge would go on a radio show and briefly speak about the case. I actually had that yesterday, but I was unable to download it. But for those who are interested, you can go to the Shelly Wynters show, and Winters is spelled with a Y, not the letter I. Shelly Wynters. It's about 7 minutes long, but he speaks briefly on this case. So if you do a little bit of research on this judge, Scott McAfee, and knowing that he's 34 years old, which might be pretty close to 20 years, District Attorney Bonnie Willis's junior. I find that amazing. Again, just my opinion on that, because she, I believe, is 52, perhaps 53. So if he is 34, it's a good time span. And as I've mentioned many times before, I'm a writer. My math is horrible, but I know that's a good span of years. And at 34, I know attorneys who are just at the associate level. So to be able to be a judge, I'll just keep my thoughts to myself on that. But again, this is the breaking news. As of today, according to AP News, which was last updated at 12:15, and I began recording this live at 1:11, and I'll tag a few folks. So everyone enjoy the remainder of this beautiful Wednesday. All Heart Grit and Grind said, Rico Suave. I'm not even going to touch that one. Enjoy the remainder of your afternoon. Thank you for tuning in. And if there are any further developments, and I am almost positive there will be. I'll be back later. So be safe, be well, and you all know the rest. Be healthier. Until the next video, enjoy your day, and please be sure those that came in, please hit the like button. It is free. Those who may catch the replay, please hit the like button and also leave any comments you may have as to how you feel about the dismissed charges. Do you believe prosecutors will seek a new indictment in the efforts to have those that were dismissed reinstated? I look forward to reading your comments. Take care and thank you for tuning in. Bye for now.